Welcome to 91 Reasons, a pop culture fueled rocket into the far reaches of nerd culture. Featuring your hosts, Jeff, Rachel, Luna, Austin, and Josie. It's Tucker time.
Okay, now we're on the air. For those of you who are just tuning in, we're having audio issues, and this took half an hour to get set up to do a 20-minute show, so got to make it count.
Yes, everybody's left the room and given up. It's just lonely old me.
Yes, but you were watching horrible Christmas, but Austin just made us endure. What he told us was a 20-minute show, which turned out to be an hour-long show called Olive the Other Reindeer.
Oh, no, I hear his footprints. He's coming to defend his favorite Christmas movie.
It is the best Christmas
It's so bad, Austin. It's so
amazing.
bad. Nothing happens. It's about, like, everybody's a jerk because Santa has canceled his nightly flight on Christmas Eve because one of the reindeer is sick or something, right?
Yeah.
So this dog decides, well, I'll just fill in because Santa says all of the other reindeer are going to help out. And her name is Olive, so she says, well, it's not even her. Like, even she says that's bull.
Yeah.
And then her pet flea says to go to the North Pole. She can't fly. And then the bad guy is this evil mailman who wants Christmas canceled because he has to deliver catalogs to everybody, and they're heavy. It's all done by people who work on The Simpsons. The animation is grotesque. What year did this come out?
1999.
Oh, it's every bit 1999. Because when they go outside, the only buildings that are there are the ones that they have to have.
Yes.
Right? The freeways are occupied by the same 4 cars over and over again. And literally, I am not kidding. The human people look grotesque. They have an eye sort of where their eye would be, and then an eye where their neck would be.
It's
Yes.
the nose. They have weird noses.
And then they have hot dog noses.
Yes.
Why do you like this show?
I don't know. I really like the special. Something about the look of it. It doesn't look.
It
like
has a good cast.
Yeah, it's Drew Barrymore, Joey Pantaleone, Ed Asner, Dan Castellaneta, who am I saying? Michael Stipe for some reason.
Yeah. Mariam.
Yeah, I think it's great. Josie, what do you think?
Peter
of Olive?
McNichol.
Oh, hi, I'm here.
There's a penguin named Martini that sells bootleg watches.
Yeah, we had a request for you to do the Taco Clan again.
Oh,
Do it really loud.
I have no voice, but
Yeah, she's sick. She stayed home from school.
Jose from the Taco Clan.
All right, that's for you, Kevin. Jose for the Taco Clan.
See, here's the thing: is like, in the early 2000s, I grew up with Cartoon Network's Christmas specials, and it was a bit different from what you guys grew up with in the sense that I had all the weird contemporary ones from the 90s. Because I actually watched Olive when I was really young.
I call it shenanigans.
Shenanigans called.
Austin says that the special was aired on Cartoon Network in 2002, and
And
he
ev-
says he remembers
and every
watching
year
it
since.
at 2 years old.
They've aired it every year.
Shenanigans.
I just looked it up. Olive aired on Cartoon
Just
Network.
because you don't remember yesterday, some people have a memory
He
that goes.
cannot remember at 2 years old.
The only reason because Olive's a hard to find Christmas special. It doesn't air on TV anymore. It hardly exists. It's so niche. I was just looking up online. There's no audio whip of the soundtrack. It's got some really catchy songs, but they've never been released.
Oh no, he wants the soundtrack.
I know.
Some Christmas holiday specials air, they don't make any impact, and then they vanish.
Yeah. 'Cause
I showed you a trailer for Santa Claus the movie,
yes.
right? You've seen that. We tried to watch Halloween is a Night for Grinches. It's
But
terrible.
that's awful. No, but last Christmas,
You gave me, who'd you give your heart to last Christmas?
I don't remember why. I think it was because I think it was Halloween Haunt. It was like late. It was like mid-November. And you guys went out. And it was me and Josie. So I watched this cartoon critic named Pizza Pan. I really like him. He's an underground like indie cartoon critic. And he was doing this podcast. He was talking about forgotten Christmas specials, and he brings up Olive, and it's like, and this is last year, like a deep repressed memory in the back of my mind. As soon as I see the footage, I'm like, oh my god, this is the one with the penguin that sells the watches.
Yeah.
I
Well,
remember this. I
you-
haven't seen this in like 12 years.
You, for some reason, you like to roll around in the ground with the worst Christmas specials ever.
Yes.
Because Olive isn't even the first one. Now, we talked on the other show, the other one you made us watch,
Yes.
Grandma got run over by a
He
reindeer.
loves that one.
Because
We're trying to show Josie Miracle on 34th Street, and she goes, it's black and white. I'm not watching that. I don't watch anything in black and white.
Cartoon Network was cheap. They owned the Scary Godmother for Halloween. I mean, look up that one. If that
Oh,
one
yeah, no,
looks-
we tried to watch.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
We're getting way off subject. We're not even supposed to be talking about Christmas
Let me
shows.
just
You've
offer
already
my 2
done that. I
cents.
slept
Let me
through
just
that
say
one.
that I grew up with a channel that was the cheapest of the cheap. So I grew up with the cheap Christmas specials. I grew up with the bad Frosty 2, the one where John Goodman tries to sing.
Oh,
Watch
yeah,
that.
that's
We
pretty
just
bad.
watched that one. It
That's
was
pretty
pretty bad.
bad, yeah.
See, I didn't even know there was an original Frosty 2 till like yesterday. I grew up with the cheesiest, corniest Christmas specials, and I have nostalgia for that.
Okay, well, Rachel actually prompted this episode. She wanted to talk about something completely different since we already talked a full hour of Christmas specials while you snored.
I was tired that night. But you guys only talked about movies and specials about Christmas, right?
Yeah, Christmas specials. That's
Well,
what it was.
I wanted to do an episode where we actually talked about Christmas now and
Okay,
past, like
well,
our childhood
Mary,
traditions with the kids.
Mary got pregnant by God.
Starting in
and
my childhood.
Her and Joseph
I grew up a cute little girl named Rachael
Pickus.
which is actually kind of a long story, but we won't go there. We don't go the whole story. We'll just go to, my dad was Jewish. My mother was not. They did not agree on anything when it came to
Funny.
religion.
She doesn't look Jewish.
I look Jewish. Anyways, yeah, so they did not agree. He wanted me to go to a private school, learn Hebrew, do all the religious holidays. And my mom was like, no, because she grew up in a small town in Kansas and she was Christian. And so
Your
they
mother
decided.
was growing up. She was just a small town girl. Living in a lonely world.
Osawatomie, Kansas is a very small town.
And she left for California by taking the midnight train.
It's so funny.
Is that true?
She left for California after she had raised 9 kids with one man.
Your mother passed away before the show began, right? She didn't know the show.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah,
This
it was right
August.
after.
It was 5 years.
Because we would have had your mom
Yeah.
on the show. Because
Gosh, I wish that would have happened.
Rachel's mom had we have audio on video, so
I know.
I can transfer
But I
it
still would
over.
have loved to have been part of this.
But she had a really strange, she's Midwest.
Well,
And
yes.
a strange way of talking, right? Right?
Yeah.
Because I do an impression of her.
You make her sound meaner and crankier.
She was mean to me. She was
never
always
really-
mean to me.
She never really liked men, is the problem.
Yeah, no.
Her attitude was much different around men than women. I don't know. just
She'd
something
go,
I've
she'd
noticed.
go, "Morning, Jeffrey. I'm going to have some toast. I'm going to make some toast." I go, "You having toast?" "With my coffee. Toast and coffee." Now, what happened, not to digress, but when I met your mother for the first time in 92,
Oh, she loved you in the beginning.
she was a heavy smoker. And your mother really changed because she went to the doctor and the doctor said, "Quit smoking or you're going to die."
Right, she
So
smoked
she
her whole
quit
life.
smoking that day and she got really mean afterwards. And not her fault. I mean, you quit
You smoked
smoking.
your whole life.
Yeah,
and
you
she was
get
almost
mean.
70, yeah.
And she
quit.
instantly got me. 'Cause she used to be a really nice, I'm going to go out to the porch to have a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. They don't, do they exist anymore? But there used to be, we all had aunts that would come over and they had that little cigarette case with the little snap on top.
Oh, yeah. My mom
And with
had
the
them
pouch
her
for
whole
the
life.
it had a little pouch for the
Yeah.
lighter.
Yeah,
It
my
was
whole
an
life.
elegant way that ladies carried their cigarettes. Do they eat? If I went to Walmart,
They don't sell them.
why not?
I don't know.
Because smoking's out. Do I have to go to a smoking store?
I don't
Those
know.
used to
I
be
don't see them anywhere.
everywhere.
Has anyone seen?
I
don't
want
think
one.
they sell them.
I want one.
Maybe we'd find one at an antique store. We'll have to start watching.
I don't think they
Or
were
the thrift
used and then
store.
thrown away. I
Yeah.
haven't seen one
I haven't either.
literally
Now that you say it, that's
30
really
years.
odd.
It was that little. It was like an elongated
Well, yes,
coin
'cause it fit
purse.
Your
Yeah,
pack of
it had
cigarettes
that
perfect.
same frog mouth snap with the two.
Yeah, the little gold you twist.
Yes, and then it had a pouch for the lighter,
Yes.
and women would get them, and we're going out back to smoke,
Yeah.
and they get their Benson and Hedges out.
Oh, that was my mom's cigarette. That was hers. That's what she smoked. Yes.
Yeah, it was either Benson and Hedges or oh gosh, what's the other woman's cigarette? Remember the one that was "Baby, Look at You Now"?
I don't remember.
Virginia Slims.
Oh, Virginia Slims.
It was Virginia
Yeah.
Slims. You either smoked Virginia Slims or
No,
Benson
my
and
mom
Hedges.
was Benson and Hedges.
Yeah, and when I met a guy at work, He smoked Benson and Hedges, but he would call bitches and hoes.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
But yeah,
I
your
don't
mother
think any of
changed
those.
after she's.
Well, she just got older.
But I
Her
think
health.
I
got bad.
think what happened was, not talking about how she was mean, but
But if you talk to any one of my family members, they're gonna tell you she was always that way.
oh yeah, no, she
Was
listen.
definitely
The woman
a
had 10
say
children.
it like it is in your face. I don't give a crap what you think of me, person, and she just says it. Like it doesn't matter where you
she
are.
would call you because when I met you, she worked at Kmart.
She worked at K-Mart
in
for
Bellflower.
13 years before she
And she'd always
got
have
injured,
she'd always
had
have
quit.
lunch at the Kmart lunch counter right in the
Yes.
middle of the store.
tenderloin sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, those were my favorite.
And her boss at the store was a guy named Mr. Hoyer.
Yes, you remember that.
And I'd go, how's Mr. Hoyer? And she'd go, that bastard,
yeah.
that bastard, put me in the
That
garden
asshole,
shop.
I'm cold out there.
If you acted up at work, and I'm sure Tina ran her mouth.
Oh yes, because that's her.
They would punish you by putting
That
you
was
in the
the worst
garden
spot.
shop
Yep.
because it was cold.
Yep.
And she'd have her little apron on.
Yes.
And she'd go,
Her
they've
smock.
stuck me out here at the garden shop. That bastard, Mr. Hoyer.
Yep.
Oh my God, it was hysterical.
She was injured in an earthquake, and we had just met. What earthquake was that?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
When did she start working at Kmart?
She'd been there 13 years. It was
Oh.
right after my.
So
When my dad passed, my mom had to go back to work. Like she had to
like
provide
85,
for us.
86 then.
Yeah, my dad died in
So,
85.
Like
So yes.
7 years.
Yeah.
So think about this. My mother did all of her back to school shopping, birthday shopping, and Christmas shopping at Kmart in Bellflower.
Same one.
It was our store.
Mine too.
So how
Born
many
and raised.
times did your mother
Ring her up.
ring us
Isn't that
up?
weird?
Think about
Well, we
that.
do that all the time because we're both local. We have
That's
so many
weird, though.
same place stories that
I
we could
bought-
have met a million times.
I remember, this is before your mom, September 1983, going to Kmart and getting a Biker Scout figure and a Bush figure. And those were the greatest figures. Those are still my two favorite Star Wars figures
Might have been
of all
before
time.
my mom working there, but
Yeah.
we still shop there. Every
But
Christmas
see,
came
here's the
from there
thing.
for me too.
What's also weird is my mother, if you went to Kmart, you stopped and had lunch.
Yes.
That's just what you
Especially
did.
That tenderloin sandwich was
Yeah.
my favorite.
We would always sit
It's
there and have French
so
fries
weird to
and
me
a
now
Coke.
that it's gone. Like I've gone to Bob's Burgers because they're one of those weird mom and pop places. Some places will still carry a tenderloin
pork-
sandwich.
you're talking about the pork
I don't even know
tenderloin.
what it is. I don't even know what that
It's a
sandwich
deep
is.
fried pork sandwich.
But to me, it's my childhood, and oh god, it was so good. If we could just go back in time to Kmart on a rainy afternoon.
Well, I don't like. We go to Target now, and it's not the same. Just because we're older, I get it. You're seeing it through the sepia toned. The past
Right.
is better. I totally get. That's what the show's about, right? But there was something unusual about going to Kmart. Back when Kmart gave a crap, they don't give a crap anymore. They haven't given a crap in.
Well, they've given up.
Because
they're
when-
finishing up their days.
When we lived
all they're
in
doing.
Anaheim, there was a Kmart a block away. Do you remember?
Yes,
And
that's the one I stood in line for when I was pregnant to get that TV.
It closed pretty quickly, but I remember going there and the store was just destroyed.
Yeah.
And you talk to the manager, he's like, "Well, it's been a busy day," and I go, "Dude, are you really going with that? Because this store looks destroyed from day
They
one."
always had different stuff in their toy department that no other store had. That's why I liked them.
Yeah. Well,
They had a good toy department.
when I was collecting Star Wars figures the first time around, the best place to go was Best Products across from Cerritos Mall because the prices were the cheapest. Your money went a lot further. Star Wars figures were $1.91. I'll never forget that. But everyday shopping, my mother went to Kmart. We went
Right.
to Kmart
Or
probably.
Zodi's
eh,
was the same thing.
Yeah, but my mother preferred Kmart. We
Well,
went to Zodi's because I've always told that
Do
story
you
on the
remember
show.
where Zodi's was? Over
Yeah.
there too? I remember
It was
that.
on Imperial Highway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember right where the Zodi's was too.
Yeah, the Zodi's, that was the store in 1980. I want to say it was 82 or 83.
That's when we were there for the Cabbage Patch
Yeah.
Rage.
My mother told me to go pick something for about $3, expecting a Star Wars figure.
Oh yeah, I know this story.
And I instead brought up a Heather Thomas poster, the one of her in the pink bikini. And my mother was like, "You want this?" And it takes a lot of guts to tell your mother that you want that. I mean, it's so, you just have to steel yourself. Because if you really want the poster, and when you're 11 or 12, you really want the poster, you have to be honest.
Zodi's to me is Cabbage Patch Dolls, Strawberry Shortcake, And of course, Glamour Gals. That was our cheap shut-up toy for girl aisle, like a Star Wars
But
figure.
at Kmart, you had all the thrill of the shopping experience, getting a snack at the snack bar, and then maybe seeing what?
Blue light special.
The blue light special,
Yeah.
yes. It sounds so stupid now,
They
but
announced
back
it.
in 80 to like 87,
Kids don't even know about
when they
it.
wheeled out the blue light special,
Target did that.
Blue light
it was a
special.
big deal. So they
Yeah.
would get up. Okay, the blue light special was this
A blue
big.
light,
it was a
literally.
blue light on a stick that flashed like a beacon on a cop car,
Like a cop
right?
car.
Josie. And over the loudspeaker, they would go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Kmart, attention, Kmart shoppers. We're having a
light
blue light
special.
special on paper towels.
And they would
Two
roll it to
for
a
a
section of the
$1.
store, and they would sell them out really cheap wherever that was. We have a blue light special in our toy department
Yeah.
on, and you just follow the blue light around. It was so fun.
It seems so weird, I know, but there was just something because you felt like, oh my God, we're here and there's a blue light special. Mom, you have to go get it. I don't know what it is, but you have to go get it.
My regular go-to shut-up toy when it wasn't a holiday was paper dolls. Always at Kmart. Paper dolls were cheap, $1.
Well,
two.
mine wasn't paper dolls, but mine was coloring books. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like coloring books too, but I was one of those OCD kids, and my nieces hated it because the three of us would get a coloring book. We would go home and we'd want to color, and they would just pick their favorite picture in the book that they couldn't wait to get home to color. And I was on the, like, you know, the little page that's like the cover story, you know, before you even get to the book.
Yeah.
Because I had to color them in order, front to back, the entire coloring book.
That drive me crazy.
Sometimes it would take days to get to the picture I
You
wanted.
flip right to.
Nope, I wouldn't even look. Like they're flipping through the
No.
book, and I'm like, no, I don't even want to know what's coming. I have to go in order. I've
Oh,
always
no,
gone in order.
That's creepy.
But I get a whole color. My mom got her
You
money's
have to
worth.
live for today. Imagine
Well,
if
in my old
something
age,
happened to the coloring
I don't,
book.
I find moments where I'll get this new thing of lip glosses, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go in order because my old mind trained to do that. And now that I'm older, I go, oh, I'm getting older. I don't know how many tomorrows we have. What if because you don't think of death when you're a child, but now you go, maybe I better just use the color I want. So I am learning.
Yeah, so I used to get Star Wars figures at Kmart. They had a lot of Star Wars figures. And then the other big purchase I made was the Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters 12-inch single record.
I have a record memory too from
And
K-Mart.
I remember taking that home and being so excited because I didn't have to wait for the radio to play it. I could play Ghostbusters whenever I wanted on the radio, on the record player.
My first record I bought on my own ever was the Monkees Then and Now
The
album.
Monkey. Well, that's 85, so that's late.
I know. I went
that's
in
late.
to the record department.
I bought a
and
record
was
a year
so
before you.
excited.
Think
Isn't
about
that.
that.
So weird. At that Kmart, I was
Why
just like,
Why the Monkees? What the heck?
had an obsession with them.
I know
Had
people don't understand,
a
but the
weird
Monkey
obsession with
in
them.
1985, MTV got the rights to play the Monkees in the morning, so it became a ritual before you went to school to watch a couple episodes of the Monkees. They were on every day.
I don't know if it was the
and
TV
then
show that
because
brought it back
because
to
the
me,
TV
what
show
the
was
rage
popular,
was.
they turned not episodes, but snippets into music videos, and that prompted the Monkees to go, we should go on tour and release a new album.
I mean, I did watch all the episodes. It was me and my best friend, Honey. We were obsessed. Yeah, her name was Honey. You would think I could find her today on Facebook with a name like Honey
She
Jennings.
changed her name to Gertrude.
Anyone finds Honey Jennings, like the news guy. I used to always say, I'll never forget you because you're just like the news guy. Remember him? Jennings, the last name Jennings.
Peter Jennings?
Yes. That's how I remembered her. Don't ask.
Wait,
Anyways,
wait. They can't gloss over that. You decided to remember somebody named Honey
Yes.
by her
you get
last
to remember,
name.
even like today, I'm obsessed with the news. I watch it every day,
No,
3 times a
no.
day. And I
So-
loved Colleen with the little gray in her hair. I had certain people that were like my people even when I was a child. And Peter
So
Jennings
if I
was one of
said,
those.
so if I said, my name is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, you're gonna remember me by Schmidt.
Yes, 'cause
not
I know Glenn and
Jacob
Julie.
Jingleheimer.
No, I connect things. For me, it was Peter Jennings and Honey Jennings, which I still can't find.
You sound like Michael Scott.
But-
what does he do in that episode, Josie, where he goes fat?
Yes.
Something-
Yes, I am him.
Those fat people like pizza, pepperoni, Tony, pepperoni, Tony.
Pepperoni
Makes
Tony.
sense
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, that's exactly
Makes
it.
sense.
Yeah.
But so she liked them and I liked them, so we would record the shows and then we would spend an entire weekend interviewing them. And we would cut up things they said on the TV show with our little cassette and ask them questions to
wait.
match what we were asking them.
You're in the age of George Michael, Duran Duran, Wham, Boy George.
Really
and
funny
you
you
guys,
should mention
and
that.
you guys are cutting up the Monkees,
was like
something that aired like 17, 18
But the
years
next
prior.
year, we got her and I together got very into Duran Duran, and we were world famous because we had the biggest scrapbook in California. Everyone knew us for our 1,000-page Duran Duran scrapbook of clippings that we put
You
together.
had the Torah
But-
of the Duran Duran.
But the Monkees were before Duran Duran, like one summer.
Look,
one summer.
My friend Dave Mandela got way into the Monkees. And he asked me if I wanted to go
great
see them in
music.
concert.
Great music.
And I think I might have said, yeah, I don't care. Well, when I didn't go and I didn't buy a ticket.
Didn't go?
Well, he got really mad at me. He didn't talk to me for like 2 years.
Oh my goodness, he really loves the Monkees.
He really liked the Monkees.
Well, on a happy note, we got to see the Monkees just 2 years ago.
Well, we got to see what's left of the Monkees.
It's still, to me, it was amazing.
Who was your favorite monkey?
You're gonna laugh.
Well, you liked, I don't know, Peter Tork? No. Because I like Mike Nesmith.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Because he's so weird.
Yes. Yeah,
we have a
that's what I like.
friend that reminds me of Mike
I think
Nesmith.
Peter Tork would be my second. Wait, who? What friend do we have? Because
We have a friend that reminds me of Mike Nesmith.
Who do you think?
The way he talks and he's all tall, it sounds like Johnny. You've never gotten a Mike Nesmith
Oh no,
vibe?
I did. That's what. Yes.
That seems like a no-brainer. We have a friend
Young
named Johnny that we
Johnny
met at the
Rockstar.
mall,
Yeah.
and he ended up moving into the beach house.
Yes.
We just saw him at Target the other
Yes.
night, and he's always reminded me.
Had I not
if he
been
wore
married,
a beanie,
I would have had a serious crush on Johnny. But we all know that. We've talked about that before.
Mike Nesmith.
Yes. So
And
maybe
Mike
that's
Nesmith's mother invented what?
why. Oh wait, I know this. Oh my God, it's something really
Yes.
common.
It's like the Post-it.
Like the Post-it, but it's not the Post-it.
From Romeo and Michelle.
Wait, what is it?
She invented whiteout.
Oh, I was gonna say paper towels.
No, she invented
Okay.
whiteout because she wanted a
Well,
way.
they got money.
Yeah. And
Born in that
here's
family.
the best part of the whiteout story, because Mike Nesmith was on the Gilbert Gottfried podcast telling that story because it's very famous, right? But
Still regret not buying that hat at the concert. They had them on the way in, on the way out they were sold
yeah,
out.
the Monkees
If you go to
hat.
a concert,
Oh my God.
you gotta buy what
people
you
are
want
going,
on the
finish
way
the whiteout
in.
story.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Whiteout was made for women, which is why the bottle looks like nail polish. Because
It
women
doesn't
had
come in a
already
bottle
been.
anymore. We got
But
this cool
I know, but it
sticky
used to
one.
come in a bottle. Originally, for
Use the bottle so it's cool.
30
Really?
years, it comes in a bottle that looks like nail
I would
polish.
do anything to have that back. My work uses those things you roll and they
You
never
can-
work.
You can go buy
I'm
whiteout in the
constantly
store.
going to Rosa with the paper with
Right,
the hole
Josie? They
in
still
it.
make
Yeah,
it?
everyone at my school uses
Well,
it.
we can
All
use
the
what they
girls-
supply
all
for
the
free
girls
at
in
work.
School put it on their nails.
Oh, well, oh, that's a good idea. Have I ever tried
Everyone
that?
writes it as nail polish because it's really like white,
White.
and then they write on their nails with highlighters to draw on it.
Oh, a Sharpie. If you did it, the white out with the black Sharpie over the top, you would see it really good.
Yeah, that's what they do at school.
Yeah. No, we have those rolly things at work, and all I do is make holes in the paper with it. It's horrible.
What, in the whiteout?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you one of my favorite. I just went and got one of my favorite pictures of Winona Ryder
Yeah.
with Mike Nesmith.
God, he does look like Johnny Rockstar
Right?
there.
That's
oh my
crazy,
gosh.
right? I've always thought that.
How come I never connected it?
Oh, no, from day one, he looks like Mike Nesmith. And not even that. It's the
Wow.
mannerisms, the way he talks.
Oh, no, you're
If he wore the
right.
beanie, he would be Mike Nesmith.
Wow.
And Mike Nesmith helped invent what?
I don't know.
MTV.
Oh, no, I did know that.
You got to connect the
Yeah.
dots there.
You're too fast for me.
What's the best Monkey song?
Oh, my God.
Last Train to
Last Train to
Clarksville?
Clarksville is my favorite.
Daydream Believer?
No, that one, I don't like trendy. That's the
I'm a
popular one.
Believer?
I don't like the popular
Josie?
one. I always like the weird
I'm a
one.
Believer?
Oh, what about
She doesn't know
That's the
any of these
Monkees, not
songs.
Smash Mouth.
Oh.
Oh, she knows
Oh.
that?
It's from Shrek.
Oh,
It's the
of
finale of
course.
Shrek.
Shrek baby right now.
She is. She has her little stuffed Shrek over there. She just
Did
loves
you go
him.
to the concert?
With you?
No, the
Elizabeth
Here and Now
and CW.
concert. The Here and Now concert.
No, that's what I said. It was my dream in life.
That was your dream?
Yes. It was
What was the
concert
first
that got
concert you
away.
went to?
Prince. Oh.
Prince.
The Purple Rain. Yes. At the Forum.
Who opened? Do you know? You probably don't remember.
I did not make it in for opening, and I did not make it to the end of the concert, and I regret that so much. If I just could have shook the 15-year-old me and said, making out with that dumb guy in the red Corvette is not as important. He really did have a red Corvette. Is not as important as what's on stage at this moment.
So you want to grab yourself and go, baby, you're much too fast.
Yes. Yes. Oh, well. It's all memories.
Josie, you saw the guy at the store at Target. Does he look like this guy?
She saw the much later version
But
of
that
him.
look.
That's
She
the
does-
same guy?
No, that guy's standing with Winona Ryder.
Oh, well, you got it.
God, he looks just like him. Johnny, are you out there?
You've never put that together?
I'm gonna have to show him.
I mean, that's crazy, right?
That's the only time
Somebody,
we talked to him,
I
yeah.
bought this off eBay because it said a picture of Winona Ryder and her dad.
Oh my God,
And I said, that's not her dad. That's Mike Nesmith.
that's funny.
So, what Monkees member appeared on the Brady Bunch?
Davey, always Davey, because he's a good-looking one and everyone likes him and they use it for everything.
And what? Okay,
Davey
what
Jones,
famous star was originally named Davy Jones and had to change his name?
David Bowie.
Oh, look at you knowing some monkey stuff.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I interviewed them so many
Have
times.
you ever seen?
You know, I know them personally.
Now, did you hang on and watch the new Monkees?
No, I told you a summer later was all about Duran
Tho-
Duran, and they
those
never
are on
existed to me
YouTube,
again.
and those are unwatchable
I'm sure.
because they're so rooted in 80s culture, which I'm fine with, but holy moly, they're
I
they're
really
hard
just
to watch.
connect them to one summer. It must have been the summer of 83 or 4, right around then, right?
85.
85?
Then and now, I'm pretty sure it was 85.
I'll have to Google it. But whenever that came out,
Yeah.
because that's where I bought it, was at K-Mart. Memories. I really liked 15-year-old me. How many people can say that? That's so cool. I was a cool person. I want to go back and be friends with me at 15.
Why?
Because that was like the best
You'd
time
probably want to
ever.
beat yourself up.
No way.
Because I just watched the video.
Okay, hello. I had purple carpet,
Yeah.
purple bedroom, everything purple. I had a poster, a Prince. I had the lace gloves on the wall next to it. It was like
Yeah.
a little shrine.
All
I had a
purple.
purple telephone.
Did the purple carpet match the drapes?
I was not allowed to color my hair or anything else for that matter because my mother would not let me, which is why I am so free with my children in expressing themselves, and which is why I'm going to be almost 50, and I'm sitting here with
You're
green
going to be
bangs
almost 50?
because I will
I
die
have to
with
trade
hair
you
color.
in.
No, I'm
There's
a hip
like
old lady.
There's like a wife lot
I'm
where you
hip.
take these older
Do you
women
see
in.
the green bangs?
I'm supposed to be with somebody like 29.
Oh, is that how it works?
I've
Pretend.
seen TV shows.
I'm short. Does that count?
So I saw a video of myself. I think I'm 21.
Yeah, because that's when I met you. It was right around the
It's
same
right
time.
before we met.
Yep.
I was having
21.
a birthday party for Morrissey.
Yes.
I would love to reach in and punch that guy in the face.
You know, I had a birthday party that same year for Morrissey. We've talked about this
Yeah.
before. I baked a cake. And
I have
everything.
video of it. It's awful.
I don't have
I look
anything.
such a pretentious
God, I wish
douche.
I did.
I mean, I was a millennial before there was a millennial. That's what the shirt I'm wearing is so ugly. Oh God!
You did have some bad fashion
Oh,
taste.
I look
Even
so
at 21,
bad.
when I came along, you hadn't. It was all those Bugle Boy pants.
My mother.
all you
I didn't.
owned.
I
They
didn't
were like
shop.
super baggy, like
Yeah.
super baggy.
My
and you
mother-
were a short guy, and they would hang and tear on the bottom
Yeah.
because they were so
Yeah.
long. And
My mother bought all my clothes. I didn't
your
ever.
fashion came from your jewelry, and I think it's because you worked at Spencer Gifts.
I worked at Spencer Gifts,
Yeah, so
yeah.
you had a lot of cool necklaces, and you had
Yeah.
your ears pierced.
I didn't go anywhere without a necklace.
Yeah. You were like, your fashion was very, and then you have those like really bad glasses. But I'm like,
Yeah.
he's really cute. If I just overlook the glasses, we can do something
Yeah.
about that. There's
Yeah.
there's something
And
to
you were
work
seeing
with here.
you were seeing the improved glasses because
Wow.
the first glasses.
Wow.
Well, no,
Wow.
the first pair of glasses I got that I had forever. I still have them. You know this.
Huge and tinted.
They
and-
were they were from
70s
they were
looking.
from the
But it wasn't the 70s.
you know when you go to the eye doctor and they show you what you can pick from? I had to pick from the welfare board.
Oh,
there was
wow.
one men's pair and one women's
I
pair.
think I would have went with the girls.
They were tortoise shell. They were the ugliest thing. The glasses you saw were the ones I bought. Literally, I'm not kidding. With the
were
first
clear, not
paycheck
tinted at
I
least.
ever had, they were Playboy. They were
They're
expensive.
still ugly. Look at our wedding pictures on my Facebook
What?
page. He's wearing them at our wedding.
they were
because
Coke bottles.
You used our honeymoon money that everyone gave us
Yeah.
because we didn't do an elaborate honeymoon. We went to the water park
Yeah, we didn't go
in
anywhere.
Irvine.
We had
So-
no money.
No, but so I'm saying we had a little money from that wedding dance where they put the money on
Yeah.
your dress. So I was like, get your
I
contacts.
did.
Thank
and
God.
I've worn them ever since.
But you didn't. We should have did it earlier before the wedding. What were you thinking?
I had no money.
You had the
You
glasses
don't understand.
and all
I
the wedding
mean,
pictures.
when we say we were poor,
Yeah.
we were poor.
Right. Well, we gave
And
too
that,
much
and I don't
better.
mean poor like, well, we don't have any money to do that. We don't have no money.
Right. Now we don't have any money to do anything poor. Back then we were
But here's the difference. This when I say this, it will blow your mind. We were poor and didn't have any money, but what we did have money for was a $99 Disneyland pass.
Right.
So Disneyland became anytime we had nothing to do and no money,
you go to Disneyland.
we went to Disneyland. That's where we went so often.
That's how we still live. I call it California poor because we're only poor because we live in California. You know, my family out of state looks at our Facebook pictures and sees all the conventions and all the fun things we do. And they think, oh, that's my rich family in California.
Oh, no.
And I'm just like, because they see us meet all these stars and this lifestyle
we're
that we
just
lead.
creative.
We are very creative. We know people, we have connections, and we're very blessed to have given the lifestyle that we have for being poor
Austin's
people.
back with some
I
wisdom.
don't mean to interrupt, but did you just say that a Disneyland pass in 1995 was $99?
Yep, $99.
Yeah, they were $99 for about
They
4
were a
or
long
5
time.
years.
We got
Wow.
many
Yeah.
years in a row.
Oh my God, that's insane to think about.
And you just
Yeah.
couldn't go on the weekends, which we
Yeah.
wouldn't go anyways.
Nope. Too busy.
And I think parking was like another 20 on just one of them.
That's just
Yeah.
insane.
For the whole time.
And that was before the parking structure.
I miss those days.
You just pulled in.
Yep.
Do you ever look over the fence at Disneyland and think, man, that second park was going to be great?
Oh, they told us it would. We believed them.
Are you talking about California Adventure?
I love
Because
that
you know
park.
that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite park. Don't even go there. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Worst
now you're
park
going to be
ever.
sad talking about Disneyland because we can't go anymore. So let's not talk about that.
Have you ever tried to watch the Monkeys?
No,
They were the TV version of the Beatles.
Oh,
monkeys
Austin.
the monkeys are like big time wash. They're like
No.
yeah. No, Mom. They're exactly the same. Big time wash, One Direction.
love
the
Big
monkeys,
Time
the
Rush.
Beatles. It's you know what? It's okay that you like it, but you,
You
have to
either liked
understand.
the Monkees or the Beatles. You either liked Prince or Michael Jackson. You choose wisely on these things.
Did you just
I
say
chose the
Monkees
Monkees
are on
and
the
I
same
chose
level
Prince.
as Prince or
No.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm giving you the comparison.
I wouldn't pick Monkeys with Beatles. You put Elvis with Beatles.
Yeah, Elvis will be. Or the Rolling Stones. Or who?
Oh, I can't handle
You put
it.
Monkeys with like
Well, they obviously didn't
Herman's
speak to you.
Hermits.
Now, do you only watch the show because have you heard the music? The
Well, yeah,
music
there's
is
a song in every
amazing.
episode.
Well, I don't think you're
No,
listening
it's
to it.
good music and it's got
Last
that
Train to
60s
Clarksville is one of the
sound,
best
but,
songs in the
like,
What is the
World.
last train to Clarksville about?
It'll meet you at the station. Could be there by 4:30. Cause I've made your reservation.
you know what it's about?
Don't be. No.
Because it's peppy, but it's not a peppy song.
Yeah, it's about the person never showing up to the train
No,
station.
he's going off to Vietnam, and he's begging her to see him one last time, and she doesn't show.
How is that joke music? See, Austin?
It's novelty. It's
No, I
novelty.
can't stop
Yeah, it is novelty music.
No, it's not. Okay, no more monkey talk. You're just upsetting
But
me.
so is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and
Yes.
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah, it's novelty.
Classics.
So is the
Classics.
Macarena and
so-
Achy Breaky Heart.
And Dr. Elmo's grandma got one over by a reindeer.
These are all great things. Maybe I just like bad things. I don't know.
I should release an album.
Here,
where I sing
a novelty song prompted this episode.
Yes, one of the best ones in the world. I watched it how many times in a row right now?
Go ahead.
The Hanukkah song.
Sing it.
Oh God.
Austin's like, I don't want to hear it again.
No,
Did you
just-
really
just-
not like it?
No, I didn't.
What is wrong with you?
I don't
You're
know.
half Jewish.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I look at that old SNL stuff, and it's just like it doesn't.
Well, I'm not an SNL person. I don't do comedy, which
It just
is
feels like
why it's
people-
weird I'm married to
It just feels like people
comedian
trying to be
over here.
loud and get attention. It's just
that
not my
song is
thing.
brilliant.
I know, and this is like your guys' childhood. I know this means a lot to both of you. But
Hey,
as
why don't you
somebody-
go get Josie's guitar?
Oh God,
Just go get it.
I don't know
We
what
can't
it is.
play
It's
the guitar.
right there.
Is it?
It's in the doorway. Did it get moved?
No, it's still in the doorway of our bedroom. But
Josie, get the.
we don't play the guitar, sweetie.
Let me just say that
Get the ukulele.
as somebody who didn't grow up with this, I have no affinity or connection with it. So there you go.
Well,
How's
yours
that
would
easy?
be what would be the equivalent?
The Obi-Wan song. The
yeah,
Star Wars
yeah.
Weird Al.
Saga
Better,
begins.
Yes.
Better than that, the Christmas Tauntaun song.
No.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
But our family loved that song. We would sing it
Yeah,
all
and
the
it's a
time.
novelty song. It's a good
Yes.
And you know what? To half the population out there, that song means nothing. It's just a joke.
It was your 9th birthday
It
theme.
was. It means a lot to me. So I think the love for that song comes out of your nostalgia for it.
Oh, okay.
Josie's got her ukulele. I bought her. Strum it a little. There you go. Listen to that.
Grandma got went over by a reindeer.
Walking home from our
I
house
think
Christmas
the part you
Eve.
guys don't see is that when Austin sings, he like stomps around. Like
Yeah.
Oh, I get into the
He
spirit.
gets into
Yeah.
it. He feels it. He's
I'm
feeling that
dancing.
music.
I'm feeling it. You know what else I'm feeling? tacos.
Oh, it's almost time, huh?
Yeah,
What time
we
is
gotta
it?
keep track of time because Luna's off soon.
Is my ringer off? Can you hand me my phone? I don't want to forget Luna.
Okay.
He's working his second day at training at Knott's Berry Farm,
Oh,
and he's supposed to be
boy.
off at 7. What time is it?
Yeah, 6:53.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, we're
we're
fine.
almost there, and then it is
All right,
Taco Wednesday night.
listen.
Woohoo!
It's taco night. That's all we're thinking about.
We're getting tacos at Tacos Mexicano tonight.
Josie, get ready. Give me a strum.
Oh God.
Put on your yarmulke. It's time for Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one night of presents, we get 8 crazy nights.
I love that song.
When you feel like the only Jewish kid in town without a Christmas tree, here's a list of people who are Jewish, just like you and me. David Lee Roth lights the menorah.
What's the next one?
So does
no.
the late Dinah. Wait, and no. So does somebody in the late Dinah Shora.
Yeah, I don't remember. What are we missing before that?
I don't remember.
Oh, such a good song. I love that.
Guess who eats together at the Carnegie Deli? Bowser from Shanana and Arthur Fonzarelli.
Isn't that
Right?
a great song.
That
Wow.
last name is something, man.
We don't
the
have
Fonz
jingle
from Happy
bells.
Days.
We don't have deck the halls
Hey.
or jingle bell rock.
She doesn't know
But you can
Fonzie.
spin your dreidel with
God.
Captain Kirk and
And
Mr.
Mr.
Spock.
Spock.
Both Jewish.
Totally the wrong way. Oh my god.
Oh. Austin's going to play the ukulele.
Wow.
Wow, that's a different approach.
Wow.
Does it go like?
It takes more
Let's
than-
wrap this show up. It's a little
Oh.
short one.
Okay, we
So,
didn't even really talk about Christmas. We were supposed to talk about childhood Christmas leading up to traditions now.
You've blown it.
So,
Put on
On
your
a
yarmulke.
yarmulke.
It's time for
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Hope I get a harmonica.
What?
I have a Christmas tradition you all don't.
They're killing the vibe.
no.
I am killing the vibe.
My Chris, when I read you stories every Christmas Eve and we all cuddle together on
I
the
have a
couch.
Christmas
That
special.
bizarre Stan Lee book you read every
Oh,
Christmas
this
Eve.
year, that's good.
that
She
book
hates the Stanley
so
book, but
much.
this year, in his honor, we are reading every page, young lady.
Merry Christmas, true believers.
Yes. Also Jewish.
How could we have all these Christmas stories yet not have the All of the Other Wayne Deal book? It was a book for us.
I don't know. Oh, it's my
have
baking
to get
cookies,
that.
right? I bake cookies every Christmas
Yes,
Eve.
the best cookies ever.
You know-
And getting in cute pajamas. 'cause
You know
he's
what
always
Austin
getting cute
is?
Pajamas.
Austin's that person you have an argument with, and a week later they bring it up again. We were done with all of the reindeer a half hour ago, and he's back with
But
it.
he likes to go for a full circle.
I do.
Oh.
They start with Olive, you end
End
with
with
Olive.
Olive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I'm thinking about why I like it, and I think it actually is because of the art style. I know you say it's grotesque, but like, as somebody who wants
It looks like your art style.
I love it.
But I didn't even get it on my Christmases. So my favorite Christmas was when I got Chrissy the doll that you pull the hair out. And definitely when
God.
we got
Pull
older,
the hair out of the doll.
on the top of her head to make it long or short, whatever mood you're in, whatever floats
It
your
had a
boat.
dial in the back to put it back in.
Yes.
That's freaky.
Oh, and
There was a
then-
whole thing in the late 60s, early 70s about length of hair. Because a lot of little girls would take their Barbies and cut the hair, right?
Yes.
So they made dolls that you could pretend you did that without actually destroying
and my
the doll.
sit and spin and my big wheel and my metal kitchen and all my Fisher Price toys. I
And then
love
want
the barn.
some Robo Toys, and then I want
And as I got older, it turned into the Christmas. We all got the jean jackets with the puffy sleeves, and we walked to golf and stuff in Norwalk because we looked really cool.
yeah.
Okay. Oh no! And the fedora. I got a purple silk outfit with a purple fedora. I'm gonna post a picture of that on Facebook. And because I was into Prince and I wanted to look like him, I wanted to look like Wendy because she was amazing. So many great
Okay.
Christmas memories.
What was the first Christmas gift that I bought you?
I know this. I know all of it. You got me a green dress because it looked just like the one that was in that movie.
Yes.
And then you got me the wood box
The
that
wood
had the
box is
name
still in
engraved.
this room.
It's in the front room, and I keep every card you've
Yeah.
ever given me over 25 years.
Yes.
And the Sally Nightmare for Christmas doll.
Here's the thing. We bought this big
That was a good Christmas.
heirloom box that's engraved from my mother.
The Bombay Company.
And you were like so irritated because you
Because
wanted
I wanted it so bad
So I went and got you one. And then it irritated my mother.
that we got the same gift.
Yes. And then inside
Was the dress.
that stupid dress from Indecent
Yes,
Proposal.
with the little design over the boobies.
Oh my God.
I have pictures of us in front of the Christmas tree wearing that dress. I'll post that too. And
Just
holding my Sally
enjoy
doll.
gifts.
There was a movie with Robert Redford, Demi Moore and Woody Harrelson, where they play a young couple who run out of money in Vegas, and Robert Redford offers $1 million for one night with the wife, and she takes
Now
it
we're
because
turning into a movie
it's a lot of money, but then it destroys their relationship.
Wait,
That was a great Christmas.
You know what? Here's a good way to wrap it up. Let's go around the whole table. Best Christmas you had, Mom. Go.
Oh, from childhood or adulthood? Those are different times.
No,
Yeah, no, you
Oh, no.
can't do that.
Okay,
because
there was a
if I don't
Christmas
say the one with your kids,
that your
then I'm a
dad
bad person.
got me back my yearbooks, my true yearbooks
that was
from
2015.
high school that I've been trying to get for a million years because I had a
2015
family member
So that
hold them.
was-
I thought they were gone. I thought she lost them in storage and she just didn't want to admit it. And he bugged her until she finally sent the yearbook and he
Now,
wrapped them up for
you-
Christmas.
You were really excited when you said you tracked down the yearbook that I used to have.
It was
You
mine.
found
Like,
it.
it's
And then when you
made out
opened
to
it
me
and you saw
by
the
all
writing
the different
inside,
people.
Your face dropped in tears.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have it.
because
We have it on video.
I got to read all these memories of my,
No,
have a
it's
cool
my
summer and
Well, here's the
it's
thing. The
mine.
video's
I
funny.
thought you had bought it off eBay. I thought he just
Yeah.
went on and he bought my
The exact
yearbook
year.
from that year. I don't care who it's made out to. I can at least see the pictures. But when I opened it up, it was my writing and it was my friends and it was all like I scribbled on the faces I didn't like, just like everybody else, and wrote cute next to the boys that I thought were cute. And
Yeah, you look at that in that yearbook you showed it to me. Half people she scribbled out and wrote like mean messages to. Like,
well,
she
I'm a
wrote
normal little
everyone.
girl, so whatever. It was high school. So yeah, it was mine. It was really mine. And that was the same Christmas, I believe, that you did all the concert tickets. I think you pulled
Yeah.
off a woozy. Because if I had to say the best Christmas ever that we've been together so far, it's that Christmas.
That was a good Christmas.
3
So
concert
2015,
tickets
the
to The
first
Cure,
Christmas at the New
Dixie
House.
Chicks.
It was the
Oh,
only.
that Dixie Chicks one.
Yeah, what was the other one? It wasn't safe. There was political issues.
It was Panic at the Disco.
Oh, that's right. Panic at the Disco. I did 3 concerts that year. It was amazing.
Just like,
Well, remember though, it was the only year in our entire lifetime that we had a little bit of money.
That was a good year.
So,
who says money can't buy
Remember,
happiness?
money can't buy happiness, kids.
So this year, Santa.
but it can buy Panic at the Disco tickets, and the high school yearbook was free.
Right, you do, but you did the work to get it from her.
Yeah.
okay, Dad, best modern Christmas. Go.
Modern Christmas.
I thought of a million gifts you bought me. You can't think of one thing I'm giving you.
You normally buy a gift for yourself, so go
Yeah,
buy every
he's
Christmas
not-
what you buy.
Well, Christmas is different for me, you guys. It's fun to get stuff, but I don't base my Christmas on that because I'm the
It
father
wasn't
of this.
the hand-stitched Morsey jacket that I gave
Listen, I'm about to say something really nice.
Okay.
I am the father. I am the patriarch of this family. I am the leader of this family. Right? I am the Clark idiot Griswold of this family. Clark doesn't do anything for himself. I do it for you guys. So, to me, we had a Christmas. Okay, we had a Christmas in Riverside, where your mom and I had no money. We had.
Yeah.
How much money we had?
Zero.
About $8 to spend on
like
Christmas.
literally nothing under the
And
tree.
my friend Mel, who ran the Toys for Tots distribution, said, "You come over here and you get
There's
toys for
toys
your
left
kids."
over.
And
It was
that,
amazing.
I'm crying.
I know, he was such a great guy, and he didn't just do it one year. He did it three years in a row. I
I
think.
know, but that Christmas, you guys had the most amazing Christmas,
Yeah.
and we didn't buy any of it.
It really came from Santa.
Do you remember the year you got the Naboo laser
Yes.
tag game? That was all from Mel.
Yeah.
that was an amazing Christmas.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And that was a point where
He was
we
just
had
like pick out anything they'd want.
We had no money.
You would
$0.
never have known it by
But you wouldn't
Christmas.
know. I mean, you
No.
guys, it looked like a movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my modern Christmas.
Oh, that was a good Christmas.
It doesn't matter. Like you said, Austin.
Okay, well,
a
I'm
grown-
greedier. I'm the Grinch, and I want my American Girl doll. so I hope she's under the tree over there.
Well, I cannot say the same.
Yeah.
because,
You're sweet, and I'm not. So give me my dolly.
I do not have a family, but I can feed the boys outside and give them like the nice fancy crackers.
Oh,
That would be
and
my
the popcorn, the
Christmas.
good popcorn on
But if you're
Christmas for
asking,
the birds.
if we go back in time, like your mother mentioned a million, there's no Christmas to even compare with Christmas 1978.
Because that was a Star
It
Wars.
was the
one, huh?
first Christmas of Star Wars toys. I got the Death Star. I got Luke, Darth Vader, Death Squad Commander. I got the Land Speeder, the Dewback. 79, I got Boba Fett. It seems so trivial now. But
How
there
old
was
were
some
you then?
8, 7 and
That's
8.
young. Because, like, you saying that triggered 19 don't know, 78, I want to say, A Christmas for Me. And the toys were so different. I was still getting baby. Like, I got the Mickey head you bounce on. And,
No.
like, why are we...
When
That's so
when you
funny.
went out to the playground after post 77, everything was Star Wars. That's, I mean, to say that sounds, I mean, no, it's Star Wars is still big. No. It was everything. It was the only thing that we did every day of our lives. We played Star Wars. Carl Harmon was always Han Solo. I was always Luke Skywalker. We had lightsabers. Any stick was a lightsaber on our belt. So when they finally had toys that you could buy, like, forget about it. I have the Death Star. Like, it was amazing. The best picture I have of your Aunt Jennifer is her holding a 12-back Princess Leia that same Christmas. And by the end of the day, I had already talked her out of it.
Wow.
Because I had to have it. Those were magical Christmases, man. And then Christmas 83, I got my Darth Vader helmet.
Luna's ready, and it's
We're
cold.
gonna wrap
so
it
he's
up.
Standing outside.
Christmas 1983, I got my Darth Vader helmet. It came from
That or I have
the
to go.
Magic Shop on Main Street, Disneyland. It's in the case over there. Still has the Disneyland sticker on it. $35.
What a deal.
That was a big deal for me. So
So let's wrap it up. We all had some amazing Christmases.
Yes.
And I'm not really a spoiled brat, but I do love my dolls. I also love Christmas to watch my kids get presents, too.
and now we're gonna go watch the Monkees.
Yeah, we don't tease me.
We're gonna watch the Monkees because
Can we just listen to the last train?
I thought love was only true
Do they have a Christmas
in
album?
fairy tales.
Yeah.
What's that?
They just did a new one. Brand new.
But
I have
new
no
to
memory
Well, last year new.
How
Of
many
what?
people left?
Of any Christmas.
Couple.
Well, you're still young.
I know, but I can't remember a single Christmas or anything I've ever
That's
She
done.
has a horrible
I
memory.
couldn't go through every Christmas. I can remember.
Okay, Luna's freezing
Let's go.
outside
And
without a
taco.
jacket.
You don't remember
and
the
it is
Christmas?
taco night.
Wait,
We can
wait.
get taco.
Before we go, you don't remember the Christmas where
I'm trying.
your
Luna.
mother and I spent every penny on that Anna dress and those boots? You wanted those so
It was
bad.
the only year ever.
All right.
No memory
Well,
of any of that.
hope you love this trip down weird memory lane because it started about Christmas and then became about K-Mart and then somehow became the Monkees and then went back to Christmas.
And Olive again. Always about Olive.
I love the other reindeer.
Yes.
Do yourself a favor. Do not watch it. It's terrible.
I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, a merriest of Merry Christmases. We're having a big Christmas party here for all our friends next Thursday. Yeah. I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
And we'll see you on the next episode of 91 Reasons.
Thanks for listening by Grandthar's Hammer. We'll be back with another episode. Live long and prosper. May the force be with you. So say we all. Hey, hey, hey.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
What do you
You
want
said
to-
you were going to start the show.
Oh, I wasn't going to start it.
You said you were going to sing or something.
Oh, I already did that.
Yeah, no, well, it didn't get it on tape.
Oh. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Wait, hold on. All right, say hello.
Hello.
Test. Hello. Yaki bird. Hello. So instead of a bird, it's a microphone. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.